Okay, good morning, everybody. It'll load up here in a second. Don't worry about it. You might hear the garbage man in the background picking up my stuff. So, the end of the world isn't happening right now. So, as you can see, I finished the Prudentium field. I don't remember if that was in the last video. Um, I also propagated a bunch of iron. This was all just straight off the iron that was being produced from the tertium farmland. So it took a long time. I've been at this for a long time. Just to let you know, just what I finished just now was this, and I've done this over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, it's kind of nutty how much time this takes. We've still got our big huge field. I moved a bunch of the inferium over here because this is far more efficient, and I also built an Imperium watering can. So uh, what I do want to recommend to you guys is the Imperium watering can. If you're going to do it like I did, the this is a 9 by 9, and you would think, oh, that's going to be fine. It'll touch the whole entire thing. It doesn't really work that way. It's kind of aggravating. I've found that the best way to go ahead and water like 99% of the crop, or I'd say probably 98% of the crop, the corners usually fail to grow. But is to kind of do this. You like aim at the inside of the block and the water in the middle, and then you kind of rotate around. You can just sit here and, like aim in one direction, like right here, but you are going to miss some. So to get as many as I can on the farmland, I do this. I kind of rotate around, and that'll usually get me to, the mass majority of them will be fully grown. Like I could see one in the top center right now, slightly to the left of the top center. There, it just grew once. Boom. There we go. But what you'll notice is that some of these, see, like some of them just won't. They will grow eventually, but I'm trying to be kind of efficient here, as opposed to just wasting all of my time doing this. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, see, like the corners, they have a problem. This one's still not going. This one's still not going. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's just it's even worse if you just stand here and point in one direction, is what I'm saying. Uh, because you can come over here and just like do this, but that just seems a little wasteful on the sense of time. Okay, so there you go. Let me feed my habits here. Sorry. There we go. All right. What else? What else am I gonna do? Okay, so I have a ton, but it's because I'm going for supremium. I need supremium so that I can also don't harvest with Inferium Essence in your hand. You will absolutely waste. Uh, it will automatically turn like it'll turn the soil back into Inferium soil. So don't do that. Usually, what I do is I will harvest with the Imperium watering can in my hand because, as you can see, while you're moving in between, it'll sprinkle a little bit, and you'll see occasionally things will grow. See? Because you are sprinkling just a little bit in between the times that you're harvesting. There are machines. There's some stuff that I've found out just from searching around in the mod packs items that you can go ahead and that I'm going to go watch some videos on here pretty soon and learn what's going on. See, I got a few that grew, just because of me harvesting and the sprinkling in between. Uh, there's a few things like there's the machines. There's a harvester. Where are you? Harvester right here. There's a soul extractor. There's actually machines that you can use in this mod pack for mystical agriculture. These weren't in here the last time that I did this. I know the seed reprocessor was, but the last time I did this, the harvester and the soul extractor, that didn't exist in this mod pack. So we had to do it all by hand. We had to use create to actually function, to actually have a harvester involved in it. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of these. It's too bad. I don't need any more iron seeds because this is as far as I'm going to go with the iron. I'm already at a point where I'm getting more iron than I need. Uh, so I'm not going to go ahead and see, even though I have iron seeds, like I might want to set up an iron reprocessor. Yeah, and you might be thinking, oh, why don't you just make a full size field of iron? Look at this. This is just the iron that I've made from harvesting this a couple of times. Not even very much, and you just come over here and you turn it into iron. And what's going to end up happening is you're just going to have so much iron you don't know what to do with it. You get 24 every single time you do it. So or well, 24 out of that batch that I did. It's just crazy. You don't need that much of all of the stuff that you have, especially because it's just going to keep growing. So I'm going to have 4 lanes of this, and I'm pushing. The reason I've harvested all of this Inferium is I really, really, really... Well, let's harvest this Inferium too. I need Supremium to make diamond seeds, and that's what I need. The diamond seeds are far more important. You use diamonds a lot in mystical agriculture. You use them for the sickles. You use them in the machines. You use them in turning them into Inferium gemstones and Supremium gemstones and all that kind of stuff. You use a lot of diamonds. So I need to push for diamonds. Let's throw the seeds back in here. Then we need... Oh, my Inferium infusion crystal's almost dead. What do you know? I'm going to have to use some more diamonds to make another Inferium. I think I remember the thing for this. I believe I go with one of these. Then I go... prosperity. I'm running out of prosperity, too. Prosperity shards. Then I go to prosperity shard. Boom, 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 boom. We make one of these. Then we put this here, and we put 2 of those. Then I believe we go boom, 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 boom. Was it like this? Yeah. As far as I know, you can't actually... don't quote me on this because I don't remember. But as far as I know, I don't believe you can grow prosperity. You just have to mine it. So that's a doozy, dude. That is one heck of a doozy. Okay. I need Supremium to get the Diamond Essence. And I also need Supremium to make the next tier of crystal. Of infusion crystals. Okay, so this is not going to be very much. Every time I'm like, maybe this will be enough, and it's never enough. Because of how much you lose while you're doing these. Put this one back. We'll take the Prudentium. Put the Prudentium here. Yeah, it's not even a full stack. It's not even 64 Prudentium after all of that. That is crazy. I should just do the math, but I don't know, man. I just don't want to do it. I hate math. Hate it. Okay, we've got 58, 59. Now we're going to turn this into tertium, or not tertium, the next thing. Imperium. And Imperium, I'm not going to be able to use that, but gets turned into Supremium. Boom. Only 3. I need more. I need 1 more to get enough to make diamond seeds. Man, that's brutal. That is so brutal. Okay. I'm going to put this right back here because I don't want stuff in my inventory that's going to cause me any more problems. I do have a prosperity seed base, which is good. I have some more Inferium right here. I don't need this on me. We'll put the Supremium right here so that I don't accidentally put it in the ground. Okay. And we got some more of this going. Yay! I'm telling you, though, this is one of those things where it's like the effort, the mind numbing effort. You know what? Let's get on some White Bat audio. Some Carl Casey up in here. I wonder if he has a new one that came out. Let's check my subscriptions. Go subscribe to White Bat Audio. It's great. You can use it in content creation as well. Just remember to read the rules of how to use it in content creation and to plug. There we go. Apocalyptic Synth Playlist came out 3 days ago. Imprint. How long is this one? 55. Oh, cool. It's about an hour. Nice. I love this person's content, dude. It's so good. It's a little loud. Let's turn it down. Talk about ambiance, dude. This person's got this. I love electronic music, you know, which I know a lot of people are like, you know, why do you call it that? You know, dude, it's just synths, all of that type of stuff. You got to remember, I was born. Do I really want to dox that? Let's just say some of my formative years were still during the 80s. Okay? Not a lot, very few, but some of my formative years were during the 80s. You know, I remember having a Walkman, you know? I remember using tapes. I remember the first time I saw a Betamax disc, or a Betamax tape. You know, I had never seen one before because I was only acquainted with VHS at that time. I remember making mixtapes of music that I recorded off the radio, those kinds of things. I remember watching when the Challenger disaster happened because I was a absolute fan of everything science and space and all that kind of stuff. I remember watching Star Trek The Next Generation during its original airings, okay? Because my family would sit down and watch it all together. Well, most of us. I don't know if any of my sisters were that into it, but me and my dad and my mom were into it. I have a very, very distant, vague memory. I don't know why I'm on this subject, but of sitting on a hardwood floor in front of a black and white TV watching Star Trek, the original Star Trek. Okay? Was that when black and white TVs were common? No. We just were a very, very slow adopter of new technologies in our family. So that gives you an idea of why I love all of this kind of stuff. The first gory movie I ever watched, like adult movie, was RoboCop. That was designed for mature audiences. Because I also lived in a very religious family, so. But my parents were always chill about that kind of stuff, you know. They said, you know, there's all sorts of this kind of stuff in the world, you know, and you're going to see that kind of stuff eventually. So, it is what it is. You know, they weren't like sheltering me from, you know, the horrors of the universe. That's not how it was going. I need to keep this going. I'm getting sidetracked. Here we go. It's almost sunset again. Dang it. But yeah, I grew up during the 90s. I remember, you know, things like MC Hammer and all that kind of stuff. As a little kid, you know, I remember wearing the big old baggy pants and all that kind of jazz. So, there's a lot of people who would call me old nowadays. And I am. I'm old. It's just the way it is. But all of that is just to say there's a very good reason that I love music like this. It's because synths and this kind of stuff were the new technology at that point in time. So they were present in everything. You know, droning pads and things like this. Just fantastic. I loved it. That's why when synthwave hit and retrowave, I had no idea it existed. I am a musician, and I had never encountered it because I was still on that archaic ideal. You know, I was up on my little pedestal of, you know, music should be played by, you know, a musician and stuff like that. And then what happened was I was exposed to Fruity Loops. And it blew my mind. Because it was just like, wait a minute. I have literally an entire orchestra at my fingertips. You're kidding me, you know? I could just be the conductor right now. This is what I can do. This is just going to allow me to have my own orchestra. And I was hooked ever since that moment. I remember sitting down, I was struggling to figure out how to use Fruity Loops because I still wasn't used to using complex computer programs. And then when it all started to click and I started to put things together, I was just like, oh my goodness, this is the greatest thing ever. And so that's what happened, you know? So once I found retrowave and synthwave and stuff like that, I was like, people are still making music like this? Yes! I'm so into this. It's funny too, because I remember back in like high school and stuff, I remember saying to my friends that the unification of technology-based music and heavy metal is going to be huge someday. And that's exactly what's gone on. You know, not because I had any kind of premonitions, it was just I knew that the roots of heavy metal are deeply, deeply ingrained in classical music. And so as a musician that came from conventional musical training, I used to be a trumpet player and stuff like that. Big band is what I played in. Big band and jazz and stuff like that. My brain was saying, hey, there's a lot of, you know, this Metallica and Megadeth and stuff that is very reminiscent of these other, you know, just classical composers. There's a lot of it. And so it just clicked in my head. I was like, this is going to happen. You know, because if these people are coming from these kinds of backgrounds of making this really gritty, heavy, intense musical style, you know, it's only a matter of time before they too find out just how crazy it is to have the entire orchestra at their disposal. You know, just sitting down, making music, and you could just hang out in the studio. We had a music studio for a while, and I remember sleeping on the floor. Just straight up sleeping on the floor because I didn't have a car at the time. I went out there, I slept on the floor, I woke up, and just continued making music. You know, make music all day, go to sleep, wake up, make music. There was problems. There was problems that not a lot of people understood, and it would offend them if I explained it to them with our studio. But a lot of people, well, some of my friends were really ticked off when I exited that whole entire thing, because they thought that it was going to be there was going to be a lot of promise in what we did. Here I am. I'm using Inferium to harvest again. I don't want to do that because I'll end up wasting Prudentium. And that's the big deal. Well, okay. I love them all to death. All of them. You know, but sometimes people and their ways aren't very healthy for you as an individual when you're trying to do your thing and you are subconsciously trying to become a better person and to sort some of your problems, you know, and surrounding yourself with those people's issues. I'm really trying to be vague here because I really don't. I like them all and I don't want to offend any of them. There's a certain point where you have to go ahead and accept the fact that maybe those relationships and those setups are not going to be congruent with you growing as a human being. That's very, very vague, but I'm willing to bet that there's a lot of people out there who understand exactly what I'm talking about right now. And if you don't, you know, it's fine. Hopefully you just never had to have these same kind of problems, and that's why you don't understand. But I backed off from the studio, even though I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And that's because my life was falling apart. That, and I hated everything. I hated the world at that point in my life. I was sleeping on a couch, you know, which really wasn't that big of a deal. I was sleeping on a couch, but I was sleeping just fine on that couch. But when you're working 40 hours a week, you know, or close to, and you still can barely afford to pay, when you're living in a studio apartment with somebody else, okay, and you're hardly being able to pay for food after rent, you know, and you can't even buy, you know, the only really frivolous money you're spending is on like a carton of cigarettes, and you're still starving. You begin to become disillusioned with the world. You really do. Because it's just like, what am I doing? You know? Why am I here? Why am I doing all of this for essentially a carton of cigarettes and barely enough to live on? You know, it's like, that's just ridiculous. Totally and completely ridiculous. So there was a lot of things that I was struggling with back then that I don't struggle with now. And the situation I'm in now is also not ideal. It's not good at all. But there's reasons I'm here. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, it's totally justified that they were irritated with the fact that I wasn't going to continue doing the music thing, because there was a lot of people who, especially the people who knew me well, thought that I was throwing away the opportunity to, you know, become something really great. And it's like, dude, you gotta, like, for me, it was a matter of, I wasn't really sharing my actual thought processes with people at that time. I wasn't being honest with them. Which sounds weird, but I was raised by somebody who, you know, I was raised to always be the tough guy, you know? And it's just like, you don't feel like you can be honest with people all the time when it comes to problems with you. And the fact of the matter is that I had absolutely zero interest whatsoever. It wasn't fear that was keeping me. And I tried to explain that a couple of times to people. It wasn't fear that was keeping me from wanting to go and play live music, because I had done that hundreds of times in band and in, you know, I had played in band. I had played, you know, I had done solos in front of people on the trumpet and jazz band, all that kind of stuff. My problem was that I just didn't care.
And that was hard for people to understand. I don't give a crap. It doesn't make me feel good to go out there and play and have people clap and applause for me. And it took me a long time, but I realized it was because my music was a totally selfish venture. I did it because my brain wanted me to, not because there was some kind of reward for doing it. You know? That's part of the reason that, I never took too much time to go ahead and, people really liked the music I made in the backgrounds of my Warframe videos. But there was never a point in time where it even crossed my mind to even consider like selling my music or anything like that. If anything, I would just give it away, which is exactly what I was doing on my YouTube videos. Which is mainly because I just don't care. I don't need that adoration. I don't desire it for something like making music. And I think that probably has a different layer of fear to it, because everything I've ever done for a job, I've hated. Like, I hated it. Everything. I remember talking to my doctor about it. I just don't care. Like, I whatever it is, if I play guitar too much, I will start hating playing guitar. Even though it's been a huge part of my life and I've always made music, I will. If there was a point in time where I had to go ahead and, like, somebody was like, you need to make 3 songs a month for us to keep paying you, I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it, and I would want to do anything other than make music. Just a fundamental issue with the way my brain works, I remember he asked me, what do you want to do with your life, And I'm like, what do you mean? I've never had an answer for that. And he was like, what would make you happy to, make money? And it's like, there is nothing. It's not going to happen. It doesn't exist. I like animals, but I went and I was volunteering at an animal shelter. I say volunteering because I was actually forced to be there because I was not a kid. And I hated it. I couldn't stand the fact that I couldn't turn my CD player up high enough to not listen to all of the dogs barking and the cats meowing and all that kind of stuff. Even though I absolutely adore going and petting sweet little cats and dogs and all that kind of stuff. I love animals. But to do that for a job, I would have hated every single second of it. Just like I did when I had to be there. Just absolutely every single second of it. And it's like, sorry, dude, I really can't answer that, Mr. Doctor. I can't do it. Because everything I've ever done that I did for money was, it's like, hey, what do you like making YouTube videos? Yeah. But if I was in a situation where it became a chore, where I had to do this, and it was the only option I had, I would begin to hate it. I would. If they were like, you got to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and make video, every single day, I would hate it. This I just am doing because A, I love making videos. It's a fun thing to do. And B, people seem to like to watch me make videos. And some people like to hear me ramble about random things in Minecraft while I just non-stop keep growing Inferium. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. Would I like to make money on it? Yeah, sure. That's fine. But one of the greatest things that took place back in 2021 was when I realized I could put my computer gear to work making money, because that's something that could actually bring me joy. The crypto mining, I was having a lot of fun making money crypto mining, because it was just kind of this thing where, if I woke up and I felt like crap because of my medical problems, all I needed to do was get up and walk over and check on the stuff and make sure it was still working. you know? And then I could go and I could rest until I felt better, you know, and then go and do something. You know, there's not a job in the world that is going to allow you to do that other than something like CryptoNet. It's just not going to. You know, because you go out and somebody's like, well, you know, you could get a job, you know, filling bags for a grocery store. I've been there before. I've done that. It's never just filling bags at a grocery store. It's never just filling a bag at a grocery store. You have to do tons and tons of different stuff. The only way that you're going to get into a situation like that is if you are disabled. You know, and to me, it's like, am I disabled? Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, I am. But not enough for, like, the government to say, hey, okay, this guy's disabled. And that's a hard position to be in. Because also, I don't feel like that would be very good for me to take those kinds of jobs away from people who don't have the usage of their legs or their arms or, you know, stuff like that. I do. I can get up, I can walk around, I can do all of that kind of stuff. The pain that I get is debilitating. But is it constant? Is it all the time, every single day? No, the medications can go ahead and bring it down. But it also doesn't allow me to have any consistency. So one day, I might feel great. Like today, I feel fine. My hands hurt, but that's about it. You know, I could go ahead and I could do something today. Like I am right now. But at the same time, you know, tomorrow is a different day. It could be that I have a bunch of trouble falling asleep tonight, and I wake up tomorrow and my brain is just completely fogged out all day tomorrow. So my decision-making skills are just in the pits. You know, my energy that I can use to, you know, do a job or achieve some work is just gone. Yesterday, I couldn't make a video. I just could not. As much as I tried over and over and over and over and over again, and what ended up happening was just all of the videos came out bad. And that wasn't just me being, like, you know, overly scrutinizing of my content. It was just the fact that I couldn't make a video. I just couldn't do it. The brain wasn't firing at all. I wasn't able to keep a congruent line of thinking. You know, I wasn't able to just make it happen. And that's the truth. These guys are just really annoying, by the way. Get out of here. What do you have? Nothing that I care about. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go. You know, when I say that I'm doing fine, like right now, I'm starting to feel like, sick to my stomach because of my medications. You know, there's a lot of reasons that I can't do the kind of things that I used to do to make money. You know, oh yeah, you know, I go and I'm a salesman. Well, what happens when people are there to buy stuff and, you know, I am gonna blow chunks? You know what I mean? Like, that's not going to work out. That's not going to be a reliable person to have working for you. So, I just do what I do nowadays. You know, I make content on YouTube. I play music every once in a while, you know. I never want music to become something that is a chore. That would be awful. Because it brings me joy. All right, we have harvested an absolute metric ton of Inferium. Okay, so hopefully now we can go ahead and actually get the Supremium that I need to make the diamond. I just had to make sure I didn't miss any. All right, let's put all the seeds in here. Okay, I've got a whole bunch. I've got even more than I did the first time. But I am going to need to make another Inferium crystal, which is aggravating. I really need a master crystal. Master Infusion Crystal. Oh, that's weird. Usually these fade away. Huh. Okay. Usually they actually go away. There they go. Okay. Okay. Another Inferium Crystal. How was that made? Oh, yeah, I remember. Once again, we're going to have to use another diamond. Wheat seed. No. What am I doing? Brain. Cooperate. Prosperity. I need 4 of these. Actually, I need 8 of these. Then I need some of the iron. No. Jeez, my brain is just falling apart right now. Diamond. Gem. Yes, okay. Diamond. Into Prosperity Gem. Prosperity Gem into Inferium. Then Inferium Essence and Prosperity. Boom! There we go. Okay. Prudentium. Don't make me make another one, please. You're to sleep before I get bombarded. My enemies. Oh, man, I went on a long tangent there. Talking about life. Okay, now. Prudentium. Boom. Tertium. Imperium. Bang. Okay, I have Supremium. I have all the Supremium I need, and I got 3 extra. Okay, so now it's north, south, east, west. Oh, we got our first tier 5 seed, boys. Boys and girls. Children of all ages. Now, the question is this going to give me... No. It's not going to give me seeds, is it? Because it doesn't have a secondary chance. So I need it on Supremium soil. Probably. Let's see what it looks like on Prudentium. No. Okay. No. Dang. That's rough, dude. I'm gonna need to put it on Supremium? But I need Supremium to make the Master Infusion Crystal, or I need Insanium to make the Master Infusion Crystal. I only need 1 more to make this Infusion Crystal. I don't want to... I mean, I guess I could go ahead and just make... No, because if I make them... Okay, so I gotta... Dang, that sucks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would have to be the Supremium field. This would be the Supremium field. Gosh, that feels so wasteful. And what do you guess? I'm going to put it in here and it's not going to give me the second one. It's not! Oh, brutal. So I've got to make the diamond seeds, or I'm going to need to have it in a higher tier than Supremium to get the secondary chance. Woof. I know this, like, I say all of this, but it's true. It's not... It's OP. This mod pack, this mod is OP, and that's why it's so hard to get everything done. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do is make these seeds. Because I can't just make a bunch of Supremium farmland to put the iron or the diamond seeds in. What does iron look like if it's on Supremium? That's weird. So what's Supremium farmland for? It has a 1% secondary chance, but so does this. This has an 11% secondary chance. Maybe I just shouldn't make any Supremium farmland. Well, I can use this to get more diamonds. Because I only need 8 essence to make more diamonds. And I wonder how many diamonds I get off of 1 essence. Or 8 essence. My guess is probably 1. But if it's like the iron, then I'll get 4. But that seems like it's a little too good to be true. Come on, grow. Grow, you. Come on. Oh, you are outside of the growth accelerator probably over here. Oh, I forgot to talk about those. I put Inferium growth accelerators. I made 3 of them, and I put 1 over here, and then 1 over there. And 1 over here? I don't remember where it was. Let's try putting it closer to the growth accelerator. And see if that helps, even though it's not on Supremium. Let's see if this works better. Yes, it does. Yeah, that's way faster than having it on the Supremium. Definitely. Okay. So I will put the diamonds here then. Alright, how many diamond essence? I need 3 more. To see how many diamonds I get. I am using the watering can, you just can't see it really because of the rain. So I make enough Supremium to make as many diamonds as I can fit into this second row. I mean, I guess it should be 4 diamond essence, if you think about it. Oh, I can just use this. Whoop. Because it takes 4 to make a diamond seed. So shouldn't I get 4 out of this? Just like iron? Oh, that's not how you make diamonds. Okay. Oh, you gotta fill the whole entire thing. And what did it say? To make 1. Oh my gosh. That is brutal. So I'm gonna need a full-size field for diamond production. Okay. Okay. I can handle having iron not on Supremium. So I'm actually going to move all of this iron over onto the Inferium farmland. And then all of this is going to be diamond right here. So I've got 38 iron seeds. Okay. And it still has a 1% secondary chance on Inferium land. Does this get... I forgot. Does this get... No, it gets no secondary chance for growing these. Okay. Duly noted. Alright. So, I will need to make... 9 times 4, that's 36. I'll need 36 essence to create 1 diamond seed. So the best thing for me to do would be to make 4 diamond seeds. To start out with. Yes. Because then it only needs to go through a full cycle 9 times. Alright. My brain's working. My brain is working. Oh, yeah, we're going to use this while we're doing this because this will grow our Inferium faster. Okay. We're actually going to come over here, do some growing of Inferium. I should... In the coming videos, I think I'll start working on seed reprocessors because seed reprocessors can turn the Inferium seeds that I get from this, because see, it's got a secondary chance of 11%. I can turn the seeds that I get from these fields back into Inferium. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna harvest this. And then we're gonna figure out what we need to do for the seed reprocessor. Because that'll make this land a little bit better. And I might go ahead and take some time to make more growth accelerators to accelerate this whole entire field. Okay. So, because see, I could turn all of these back into Inferium if I had that. Let's see. The seed reprocessor is right here. 2 iron hose, 2 solium ingots, which I do have solium right here. So let's go take 2 of these over here. We'll burn them up and get our solium ingots. Oh. Oh, it's with prosperity. Jeez, yeah, this is a tough mod pack. And you can't plant prosperity seeds. Last I knew, you can't plant prosperity seeds. Because I remember I was constantly mining prosperity back in the day. Which might be a good reason to put up, yeah, you can't plant them. A digital miner. Which would push me into further power generation as well. I could make coal seeds. Because I know that the coal generator is pretty much just as effective as using the hydrogen generators. Man, that's rough. The fact that I would need probably Imperium soil. Where's my buck? Let's double check here. The different soils is what I want to look at. Basics, growth accelerators, essence farmland. What? That's not true. Crops will usually have a 10% chance to drop when planted on any tier of Essence farmland. Crops will have an additional 10% chance to drop a second seed when planted on corresponding tier Essence farmland. But that's not true for the diamonds. Because I put the diamonds on a Supremium. And it does not have a chance for a second tier. Only this other stuff does. I put the diamonds on Supremium, which is what was used to make it. So it's the same tier. Tier 5. Which is what this seed is. It's a tier 5 seed. And it does not have an additional chance. It's absolutely slower away from the growth accelerator. I believe the growth accelerator is right over here. So that should still be within range. Yeah, that's faster. Obviously, if I had Supremium soil over here. Yeah, the best bet right now is to just get as many diamonds as I can and make as many seeds as I can. How many diamonds do I have? Okay, that's the real question. What if I sacrificed all of my diamonds? That would mean I could make 12. Or I mean, I could make 4, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could make 3 more diamonds. Or diamond seeds. Which would put me at the 4 that I was talking about. To generate more diamonds at a D. Okay, all right. We're just gonna do it. Yeah, because I need Supremium to make diamonds. So, okay, we're back to the whole crafting this. They have harvesters in this as well for this stuff. But what I need is I need surplus of the raw materials to go ahead and do things like the harvester and the seed reprocessor and stuff. No, we were going to make the seed reprocessor because that'll make it faster and that'll make this more valuable. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I got sidetracked. Okay. So, seed reprocessor. Seed reprocessor. Boom, where are you? Right here? Right here. Okay, so Solium ingot was prosperity ingots. I only need 2. So I take some iron, 1, 2, and I take these and I put them here and I put, oh, no, it's the center. There we go. Boom, and then Solium. Bang. I need 2 more Solium dust because I didn't do my math like I should have. Boom. There we go. 2 Solium ingots. Seed reprocessor. Boom. All right. Machine frame is just stone surrounded by this stuff, so I just need some redstone. And I need 2 redstone, and I need 2 hose. Don't laugh. Don't you laugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sticks. Do I get some sticks? Yeah, I do. Here we go. Two hose. Okay. The machine frame was iron. Let's do the iron here. Okay. And redstone. So machine frame. Boom. Oh, I need 1 stone. Yeah. I have a Silk Touch pickaxe, so I could just grab stone. I think there's some right over here. Instead of having to cook it up. There we go. Seed reprocessor. It said it works on solid fuels, I believe, in the book when I read it earlier. So let's just take this over here. And we'll put our seed reprocessor right here. So what do? Put coal? Wood? Okay, good. All right. Easy peasy. I still got a pickaxe, or a axe. Stop that. And we'll just go boom, boom. We'll throw a bunch of wood in here. And then we could just put our seeds in? Yeah. I'm guessing we get 1 Inferium per seed. 2. Nice. Okay. That's good. It's good to know. Put our other Inferium seeds right here. Can we fit all these in here? Yeah, we can. Boom. So we just got an extra stack of Inferium seeds, making us more Inferium. All right. Good. That increases our value. But prosperity is going to be a problem. It absolutely is. I should probably get a digital miner that I could set to mine prosperity shards, or prosperity. Which means I'll need a dictionary as well. I got a lot of valuable stuff in my inventory, so let's put this over here. I need to fix my pickaxe, so I'm going to take these 2 diamonds, and we'll make some more diamonds. 1 more diamond. That is mildly aggravating, I'm going to be honest with you. Kind of burnt out right now on doing this, so I think what I'm going to do is let things grow, and I'm going to go on a search for more prosperity. So let's unload all of my goodies for this. Let's just unload all this stuff. I don't need this backpack or this or that or those or that. All I need is torches, my pasta, and this thing. Anything else? I don't have anything in here, right? Yeah, I don't have anything in here. Okay. This is doing its job. It's already burnt through all of that wood. That sucks. Let's grab some coal. We'll put coal in it so that it won't stop. Because I can make coal seeds too and just grow coal. And since we're going to be gone, we'll actually swap the 24, or the 20 for a full 64. Okay, I actually don't want that in here though. I want that over here. And the ones that were in here. Over here. Okay, we're on a search for more prosperity. And we can take Infernium while we're at it too. There's a very small cave. Here we go. I believe prosperity grows all over the place, so it's not like I have to go down very far. So I'll check some surface holes real quick. What do we got here? There's a chest. Get out of here, you. Quit it. I don't want this. Oh, no, those are my Inferium. I don't want this. There we go. All right. Put down some torches. You guys can see what's happening. What's this? Just scoria? Just chilling? Okay. That's uranium. I don't need uranium. I just heard somebody. That's weird. There's a hole down here. What do we got down here? Anything? Anyone? What's this? Aluminum? Some lapis up there? Boy! How dare you? I should equip my shield. I don't really need that cave spawner, but it is what it is. It is what it is. What's that? Oh, appetite? Yeah, appetite and then lapis. Whoa! Oh no, it's blue zirconium. Okay. Anything down here? Nickel, don't want it. Zinc. Orpharium? It's really dark. I'm sorry. I am doing some evil crafts, so I'll take that dark ore. Well, I was planning on it. I don't know if I'm actually going to do it. We'll find out. Prosperity. Cool. 1. Thanks. Thanks, that was really helpful. Got some bamboo, some inferium here. I'm still listening. I am, YouTube. Now we're back on to chill synthwave. Oh. It's a trapped chest. Are you trapped? No. What a jerk. Putting traps on his chest? How dare you? How am I supposed to steal things in peace? Red zirconium, nickel, granite, osmium. You know, I should probably take this osmium, actually, if I'm planning on making some more stuff for dry ice. I'm planning on making a digital miner to mine prosperity. That's if it's even compatible. I assume it is, because I remember doing it in the past, so unless they took the compatibility away. Of course, it might not have been prosperity, or it might not have been... You know what? I never checked. What's dry ice for? Solid coolants? Oh, you could use dry ice as a coolant for a reactor. That's kind of cool. Seems like a good idea to me. Hi, what you doing down here? You probably shouldn't mess with me. More chests. Boy! I don't want this gold. I don't want any of this stuff. Look at this big old cave. There's another chest over there. That's what I'm talking about. Don't mind if I do. Oh, wither skeleton skull. Splendor gem. Interesting. No limestone, no furnace, no trap chest. Don't want that or that. What's going on? What's happening? Stop it. Stop it, Blizz. Quit it. Should really make myself a projectile weapon. Ain't got time for your shenanigans. Boy! regret crossing me. Okay. Prosperity, please. May I have some more? That's zinc. I do not care that there's a raid. Okay. Some more Inferium. How much time are we at? Oh, we're at 1 hour and 11 minutes. Okay. I blabbed for a long time earlier. Well, we'll end this one at 1 hour and 20 like I usually do. I am coming up pretty dry on the prosperity. Maybe I should have came down here. Oh, here we go. This will be interesting. Never mind. I guess it won't be interesting. There it goes. Alright. Prosperity ore. We'll throw that out. We'll throw this out. Throw that out. Throw this out. I guess I should have just came down a little bit further. And then it would have been okay. Would have got more prosperity. So duly noted. Come down to the deep slate levels to find prosperity. Silver. More prosperity. Yeah. So that's what I want to do. Well, that's problematic. Let's see here. I got a cobblestone. Oh, that's not what I wanted to put there. Oh, that one's doomed. Okay, I got dry ice. Do you work? Huh? Shouldn't you explode into thousands of tiny shards? Okay. So that's... What's this? Redstone. I got plenty of redstone. Oh, that's another one I should set up. There's more redstone. Redstone farms. The fields, I mean. Hi, everybody. What you guys doing? Just hanging out down here? Living in the infinite undeath? I don't really feel like messing with another... Oh, I do want gravestone dust, though. Oh, I got it. Okay. What's this? Fine silk. Interesting. I don't really feel like messing around with another monster box because it doesn't really give me anything. Is this uranium? It is. Oh, that's not great. Prosperity. There we are. Oh, it's a creeper. What's that Bort ore? I still am not fully sure what that's all about, but I just keep finding it. I don't even know the zombie spawner. Where'd the Bort go? Down there? Through the Bort. More prosperity? Why is my phone beep booping? I'm gonna ignore it because we're about done with this video anyway. We're at like an hour and 19, so we'll wrap it up and we'll check it. More Bort. Thank you. How much prosperity did we get? We got quite a bit. We got a bunch of osmium too. 2 stacks of osmium out of that one big outcropping. Let's head back up. He says. Let's just head back up. That'll be easy. You know, that's fine. I absolutely have no idea where I was. This makes light. Oh, it's dimensional shards. Okay. No idea how I got down here. How about this? Just gonna... Oh, hello. There's a skull on the floor. This is problematic. Get out of here, you. Nothing? We'll use that to go ahead and dump some stuff. Don't need that. Don't need iron horse armor. I don't even know why I have it. I will take the wither skull. I don't exactly know how to use those. I need to look up apotheosis as well. We'll take that. Origins of Darkness. I believe we already got one of these, so I'm not going to pick it up. I hear you. How dare you? Give me that. Okay. Let's continue looking for the way up. How about this? How far is this going to take me? What is this? Oh, ossuary. Cool. This stuff is really cool looking, actually, while I'm here. Let's go ahead and dump the mossy cobblestone. Pick up a stack. And we'll dump the zombie spawner, and we'll pick up another stack. Yeah, this stuff is cool looking. Cool. Alright. Can I go up any further here? No. No. Alright. We'll actually use the ossuary to go up, is what we'll do. By going ahead and eating some food first, putting down some light so that you guys can see what's happening, and then we'll dump the ossuary into my backpack. We'll dump the ossuary and the osmium into my backpack. There we go. And the dark ore. Now we'll use the ossuary as a vein to go upward. I don't want to miss them though. Come here. I'm going to burn a lot of durability doing this, which isn't ideal, especially since this is diamond. I want that inferium, though. Where'd that go? So, did I get it? Whatever. I figured we'd run into another path at some point. That's going down. Does it go the other direction? Kind of. Stop wasting a whole bunch of durability. Come on! Dang it. I love this jetpack, but it's also aggravating. Well, the plan was to end it at 1 minute or an hour and 20, but it is what it is. Ha-ha! Where am I? All the way over here next to the town. Well, I'm not that far away. I'm right over here. We got a bunch of prosperity. I don't need any of this. We got a bunch of... Let's dump the garbage. before we get back to base so that I don't have to deal with it. Osmium will go into the backpack. Raw Earth Shard. A bowl. I don't need another zombie spawner. I have a bajillion. And then the Osirians can go in here. Okay, let's see how much of a haul we got, and then we'll wrap the video up. So, do I still have my, or is it in my jetpack, in my backpack? Yeah, it is. Here we go. Then we put our little diamond pickaxe over here. We take our Inferium. Boom. Oh, whoa. It makes me fast when I mine stuff with this. That's cool. And now we take the old Inferium ore again. Fine. What do you want? Why do you keep beep-booping me? Hush. Oh, I do need to plug it in, though. I got a new phone coming, tomorrow. Pretty excited about it. It's a Moto G stylus. I use really cheap phones. But the problem, I do a lot of crypto and stuff like that, and I do a lot of monitoring of my stuff and all that kind of jazz with my phone. And I need, you know, an authentications and all that kind of stuff. I need my phone to work properly. And the problem with my current phone is that it just crashes. It crashes while using Discord. It crashes while I'm using, you know, while I'm going to a website. It crashes a lot. So, and it's not unexpected. My phone is very, very cheap. But I got sick of it and worked out a deal with a friend of mine to go ahead and do some work and stuff for a new phone. Because as we all know, Az is broke. Like 99% of the time, Az is broke. So, okay, so we got 2.5 stacks of prosperity, and we got 4 1/3 stack, 4 1/4 stack, whatever that is, of Inferium, which is all good. So we're kind of set up to keep progressing here, which is really nice. And we got even more Inferium working in the seed reprocessor. Things are looking good on the old mystical agriculture front. I don't actually know how to make these things work. They like make your enchantments more powerful. So I just started putting them around. I don't know how they do that. So I gotta do more research into apotheosis. So anywho, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and, you know, leave a comment down in the description below if you like hearing me blab about stuff, or if you don't, you know, whatever. You know, it's not gonna hurt my feelings or anything. Anywho, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by and watching an old guy like me play Minecraft and just chill out. So, I hope your day is wonderful. I really do, and I hope that joy fills your life. Peace out. I'll see you on the next one. If you want to help out the channel, you can head up to the donation links in the description below. Otherwise, the best way to support the channel is to just like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.